Hey guys, I'm Eric Yost, Custom by Bigun. Come on in, I'll show you around. We kind of do whatever comes in the door here. So I got a little Pro Touring first gen Camaro on the plate here. It'll be Corvette suspension, our 4-link stuff in the back, JRi's all the way around. So we'll have a good ride and performance out of this one. So should be a neat little build, twin turbo LS motor. So we're looking forward to getting hammered on this one. We got a little LS Renegade car we're putting together for a shop car. It's kind of been neglected for the last little bit, but we're getting together with 275 radial LS 5.3 Renegade class. So it's a junkyard motor with stock internals, and they seal the motor, so we're kind of on a level playing field, and then it should be a pretty neat little class. So we're putting the JRi Sportsmans in the back, some of our radial Sportsmans in the back, and it should work really good, and looking forward to getting it out on the track and playing with it. We got a little S15 GMC truck here. We're doing kind of a drag week street strip type deal with it. Small block 380-inch motor with twin 88s, putting the radiator in the bed, so it'll be able to drive down the road and rip off some good passes at the track. We just got back from Rocky Mountain Race Week, Colorado. It was a long week. Basically started in Bandimere, Colorado, went to Pueblo the next day on day 2, then to Great Bend, Kansas, Kearney, Nebraska, and then back to Bandimere. So it was 1,300 miles. This was the inaugural first year of it, and really excited to do it the first year, and to come out with a win is even better. You know, it's you know, we go in with high expectations, but you know the rule is anything could happen. You know, this you don't win it on the track, but it's the drive. You know, it was brutal. The heat, 97, 102 degrees. The rain. I mean, we got in one night at 5:30 in the morning. Next night was 2:30 in the morning. So we didn't have too many failures, which was really good. The last night we were 5 miles from the hotel, and we had an alternator belt come off, which in turn made the car run lean and burnt my water pump up. So it was a combination of all three, but we put a jump pack on it and made it to the hotel. And then next morning went to O'Reilly's and bought a belt and able to finish the last day up. Yeah, we were privileged enough to have a camera crew with us this year. We were one of the 3 drivers to get picked, and we had a camera crew the whole week. They're either doing a movie or a TV show of it, so it's, you know, pretty exciting and a little eye-opening with the camera shoved in your face all week. So it all worked out good, and you know, with able to win it and to come out, you know, just kind of made everything sweeter. You know, with the camera there all week, and it's eye-opener for sure. You know, with you know, redoing this, or you know, he wanted us to drive down the road to do a shot, and I was like, no, we're going towards the hotel. Whatever you want to do from here to there is fine with me, but we're not going that way. You know, it's so they realized too once we started going. It's like, man, this is hardcore. This ain't a Cadillac you're riding down the road in. So I mean, it's a 1,500 horsepower car that we're pulling a trailer. You know, and then we're driving down the road in the rain on drag radials, pulling a trailer is no fun at all. So you know, our camera guy rode with us one night, and he's like, man, this is you know, got a different perspective for y'all guys, because it's rough. You know, no windshield wipers, had Rain X, and you know, car sliding around in the mountains, and you know, he started to realize real quick what we were up against. Chad's awesome. He's actually coming in tomorrow for the Ultima deal, and he's come by the shop, and yeah, he just makes everything go, you know, go with the flow, and it is a great part to be, you know, just a part of everything. You know, to be the first one, it was more laid back, you know, kind of like Drag Week was 5 or 6 years ago, you know, which was nice. You know, it was which is what it's all about. If your car can make it 1,500 miles in a week, it's a street car. You know, regardless what it is, what fuel it runs, you know, it makes the drive. you don't overheat, you don't burn parts up, is a street car. So it was nice to be kind of the more laid back part, and the guys that did it are all hardcore, and they're in the same mindset as you are. So when you show up, you know they got the same problem, mental issue or whatever to go through the week like you do. So it's really cool. You help guys out that are on the side of the road. You know, if you need help, they're there to help you. And you know, it's just kind of a tight group of guys that, you know, family. You know, everybody helps each other. So it was good. It was a good year. Yeah, we struggled with you know, some of the tracks in the middle that were lack of prep and the heat. You know, it was 140-degree track temp on one day, and you know, these radials require real tight, you know, surface, a lot of glue, and you know, we were spinning the tire 400 foot out. You know, where that has nothing to do with anything else but just not track prep. You know, big tire cars wasn't getting down. Larson and Klein, all them guys were struggling. So on that end of it, we were glad, you know, we weren't the only ones struggling, because, you know, usually we can go down a dirt road. You know, these things require a lot more work. We can't run a wheelie bar, stock suspension, so we have to use weight and you know, shock settings a lot to help us get down track. You know, one track I put our luggage in the trunk and loosened the front end up, you know, to try to help, and it just, the track was not there. It was you know, 140-degree track temp and just no prep. You know, it was tough, but you know, everybody else was on the same page, and you know, one track I had to pedal it 4 times and still went 890. So you know, we still beat our other guy that went a 920 or 930 that day, but I'd rather have a 790 because I know it's got it in it. But yeah, we'll get there. It's you know, it's tough on the radial tire. That's why I like it. You know, it's not just you know, go A to B every time. It's a chess match, and you got to play with it. But you know, I just wish we had more time on it and a better track to know what we got. Drag Week's coming up this year. You know, I don't know if I'm doing it this year, but we're definitely going to be doing it again, and hope to be a part of the Rocky Mountain Race Week deal next year. They're even talking about doing an East Coast and a West Coast, and have a Central one. So you kind of got to qualify for each one, then you race off at the big one in the middle. So looking forward to that. You know, if the TV deal and the movie deal comes through, I mean, that'll be even better. You know, more publicity for everybody, just more interest in the whole sport. So you know, the whole Street Outlaws deal has kind of hyped everything up, but you know, like I tell them guys, that we can do what they do, but they can't do what we do. You know, they can't drive 1,500 miles, and you know, I'll run any small tire car they got. So you know, it's neat. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work. You know, we basically call our week after our drag week hangover. You know, because if I'm not working on the car, driving the car, or sleeping, then you know, we have no time to do anything else. So it's a lot of work, but we do have fun at it.